Alright, hi everybody. Thank you so much for joining me in this video. I want to first start by saying that, my younger brother will not be in this voiceover. So we will see how I manage by myself. Before I start the video, I wanted to make a few announcements, which I, definitely didn't forget to do in this channel. I mean, there was a period where, because of school, I couldn't upload much, so I guess, not making these announcements was kind of inevitable. Anyways, first, my Etsy shop is open. I have art prints and stickers on there currently. Link will be in the description, of course. And soon I am hoping to add bookmarks to the list of products that I offer. The design is pretty much done. I just need to take product photos and actually make the bookmarks. But yeah, if you like to check out my shop and maybe favorite it, because it generally helps, it will be linked in the description. Second, I think I mentioned this in one of my videos before, where I show my watercolor painting process, I think. But my friend and I are working on a project. It's pretty much a collection of her poems. She's an amazing poet, and my art. So I am illustrating her poems and she's writing poems for my illustrations. Actually, in this video, I am illustrating one of her poems, but I won't reveal the fully finished piece. I won't show me painting this piece. It's just going to be a little spoiler, a little teaser for the book that we are working on. But we've been on this project for more than a year now, so hopefully we will have a pre-order form in a couple of months. And the third and last announcement is that I want to make longer content, but I always think that my voiceovers alone are not interesting enough. But I also do want to have, in my voiceovers, I talk with my younger brother, we goof off, and it's funny, it's enjoyable. I enjoy recording them, but I would also like to have a bit of a serious conversation with, my friends, my younger brother, about art. So in short, I want to make a podcast style series on my channel. Not entirely a podcast, but the type of video where, you can listen to in the background for an extended period of time. So I'm thinking more like 15, 20, maximum 25 minutes, because I'm not much of a talker. I still don't know what I will name these series, of course, but I am so excited to start recording for it. I don't know, it feels like it is closer to the type of videos that I currently enjoy watching. So I would like to try it myself as well and see how it goes. And, for the people who know me in real life, I also, our conversations usually flow from serious to funny to serious to funny. I mean, this goes with probably everybody with their close friends. And yeah, if you have any ideas for the name of the series, please feel free to let me know. I would greatly appreciate your help. And that's all the announcements. Very long, I know. I think it's kind of noticeable in this video, but I was recording at night and I tried setting up my lights in a different way. So pretty much what happened is that one of my lights had a cooler light. It was a white light bulb, whereas the other ones at the side had a warmer tone to them. So I had to do a bit of color correcting in this video, but even then there are certain places where, I don't know why, but the page is significantly brighter, and then it just becomes dark, and then it becomes super bright again. I will try my best to make sure this doesn't happen again. I think my previous light setup was decent enough to not have encountered this type of problem. So I'll keep that in mind, and in the future videos that will hopefully not happen again. Now I'll actually finally talk about the inking process. So before, what I used to do is I used to ink on top of graphite, so my sketch would be using a regular pencil, which, I mean, it works decent, but I found that using a lighter color both makes the inking process easier and it just kind of looks better. In my opinion, it looks cleaner. So for the red, as in this video, I think I used a Pigma Colorase pencil. I think that's what they're called, Prismacolor Colorase pencil, I believe. So what I usually do is that I sketch on my laptop because it's so much easier to kind of move things around. So if the crown is a little bit too low, I can just select it and move it up. And then I print the sketch, and then to transfer it over to the paper, I shade the back of my sketch with this Colorase pencil, with the red pencil, and then I transfer it onto the watercolor paper. For those of you who have worked with watercolor paper, you probably know, but if you continuously sketch and erase on the watercolor paper, you kind of start damaging it. So I do this in order to prevent that damage, and I'm actually hoping to make a little bit more of an in-depth look into my art process. So I'm hoping to make a video about that. It's just that I think videos like that require a bit more time, since my art process is like I sketch and then I leave that sketch for a couple of months. I get back to it after a couple of months and then I ink it. Sometimes I leave it, sometimes I paint it right on that day. But yeah, that's how the process usually goes. Also, I'm currently uploading bi-weekly, but because I don't have school, I want to upload weekly. But I found that I procrastinate a lot, which is not good, or sometimes I'm not in the mood to make art. So I wait till I'm in the mood to create art, which is usually at night. And at night, as seen in this video, the lighting is not good. And so what I do is that I make art, but I don't record it. So I need to find a way to work around this issue, because I really do want to make more videos and be able to upload at least weekly. I mean, the editing also takes a long time, because sometimes, you know, you reduce 5-6 hours of art making into 10 minutes. And so editing that takes a while, especially editing the parts where I'm not drawing and I'm just staring blankly at the paper in front of me. But I think, yeah, more than editing, it's just a lighting issue is kind of preventing me from uploading as consistently. I mean, during school I had an excuse. I was like, oh yeah, I got school, I got studies, I got work. But now I don't have that excuse. So I'm trying to figure out how I can solve this lighting issue, because yeah, a lot of, I'm sure, creative people can relate, but you know, inspiration just comes at 3 a.m. in the morning, and the lighting isn't the best at 3 a.m. in the morning. I mean, there are a lot of art YouTubers also that I absolutely admire, who upload so consistently despite being a student, such as P-Dog Illustrations, whom I have collaborated with recently, and every time I see her, you know, notification, seeing that she has posted a video, I'm like, wow, this person goes to school and still finds the time to not only make art, but also make the videos, like edit them. That's commitment. I need to have that level of commitment, and I think I will have that level of commitment once I solve the light issue. But knowing myself, I'll probably have some other excuse once I solve the light issue, but that's okay. That's life. I also wanted to mention that one of the big reasons why my friend and I are working on this project together is, I mean, of course, I have so much admiration for her work. You know, she's an incredible poet, an incredible writer, both in terms of, writing poems, writing novels. She is incredible. But I think also just the fact that working with her poems and just illustrating them come so easy for me. And I mean, of course, there's the process of brainstorming and thinking, but her poetry is written in a way where the moment I read it, there's this like image popping in my head, little parts, bits and pieces that I can eventually connect by brainstorming and thinking a little bit more. And she also has dark poetry, they have very dark themes, but written in such a beautiful way. And because I make dark art, at least my style currently is focusing on darker themes, it just works perfectly. So yeah, I'm so excited for this collaboration. And like I said, this video is just a little spoiler of one of the pieces that will be in that book, hopefully. And yeah, I think that concludes everything that I want to say. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you either next week or the week after.